to you ladies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to Will You Press the Button? I haven't done one of these ones in a while. I keep going back to Would You Rather, and I like the Will You Press the Button one. I like, well, not really the layout of the site. I don't really like that, but it's not important. What's important is what's underneath, and there's some fantastic code underneath this that you can't deny. So we're gonna play it. Or, as the French would call it, Will You Press le Button? I know, right? A lot of you could speak French apparently if you understood that. Anyway, will you press the button? You will win any argument if you press it, but if you press it, your opinion will always be wrong. So that's an interesting one. Well, first off, your opinions can't be wrong. Opinions, it can't be right or wrong. That's the idea of opinions. It's what you believe. There can be stupid opinions. There can be, offensive opinions, but they can't be right or wrong. You can just disagree with them if you don't like them. But the person making them, I don't know what I'm saying. But you can win any argument. Your opinion, no, because you know what? You don't need to win every argument. That's not the point of arguments. Arguments are not there to be won or lost. Arguments are there to explain out a scenario, and if you're right or wrong, it doesn't really matter. It's all about learning and growing. Sometimes you have to be wrong. I don't know. No, I will not press the button. What are people saying? 37% of people have pressed this button, while 63% did not. Yes! Everybody with me. Everybody in the house say ho! There's nobody in my house, apparently. Anyway, that was a good one. I like that one. Let's move on. You find a scratch card that won $100,000. Okay? But you can never use a computer ever again. No, straight away, no. I can't do that. I need to use the computer for my life, for my job. I need to use the computer to be able to do this, to even be able to play your stupid game. Finding a scratch card with $100,000, it's pretty damn cool. That's a lot of money, and you can do a lot with that. But if I could never use a computer again, no, I need my computies. I need my computer duper. Facebook shuts down. That's very appealing. Everyone starts using Tumblr instead, including you. Okay, so I'm kind of an outlier in this because right now I don't use Facebook all that much. I post the videos that I make there every day. Sometimes I kind of forget because it doesn't auto-post to Facebook anymore. But I post my videos there and then I don't really use it for anything else because I don't like Facebook. I don't like their shady, shitty tactics. Like all the stuff you post doesn't go to every person that follows you or likes your page and stuff like that. And it's always shoving nonsense in your face all the time. It's all ads. It's all just clickbait everywhere. And I already use Tumblr a lot. Tumblr gets a bad rap for the overall type of Tumblr. But the way I use it for interacting with people who watch the content and make a lot of fan art, I use Tumblr a lot. I use Tumblr every day. So yes. 56% of people agreed with me. Yay! I mean, I don't care or don't know why. I don't know what I'm saying. Good God, my brain is all over the place. I'm thinking about like 70 million different things at once, and I can't concentrate even on one of them, so it makes me look stupid. As it always does. That's my excuse for everything, okay? If you ever see me acting like a crazy weirdo, that's why. You have the world's best webcam, which makes 2D images 3D and has surround sound. You can only use it on Omegle while America is awake. No. I don't care about either of those things. I don't care about having the best webcam. I don't use a webcam, I use a camcorder. A separate thing. So, no. I don't care. It's like, I didn't even read this one or understand this one. Oh, wait, alright, good. You can travel through time quantum leap style. You can travel through time quantum leap style. The punctuation, man. Phasing into another person's life. Okay. This only occurs when you least want it to. You can't go back to the present, and you will always be opposite of your gender. No! These are terrible! No! Bad! Bad game! Bad Will You Press the Button! Bad button presser! You become a Pokemon gym trainer. I could be Brock! Where he always has his eyes closed. Or are they open and he's just squinting at everything? I have no idea. What is Brock? He's a spiky head, that's what. You only have one type of Pokemon and you must live as if gym trainer is a real job, including work hours and no leaving unless there is a lunch break. Isn't that what the gym trainers are anyway? If you go through Pokemon, whether it be the anime or the actual games, the gym trainers that is their job. They sit there and they take on trainers. Or they take on up and coming Pokemon masters and they battle against them to train them and then they get the badge. I mean, that's their job. That's what they do. But you only have one type of Pokemon. That's all the gym trainers have anyway. Well, at least when I was watching Pokemon or playing Pokemon ages and ages ago. Again, my Pokemon knowledge is the first 150 Pokemon. Outside of that, cut me some slack because I don't know. But back in my day, when I watched Pokemon, like the gym trainers, like take Brock for example. He stayed at the gym all the time. Actually, no, he's a bad example because he left with Ash. Who took over the gym after Brock left? That's a different question. But he had rock type Pokemon. And then you had, was it Lieutenant Surge? Who had the lightning type Pokemon. That was their thing. They had one type of Pokemon and you had to balance out your style for what you needed to come up next. So, wait, what was the question again? You become a Pokemon gym trainer? Yes! Why not? Ah, damn it. People didn't agree with me. Somebody said be a Ditto trainer. That's clever. That's very clever, because then you'd have all types of Pokemon. Okay, moving on. Let's get a lot of questions in. You get £3,000 per day, which, or $3,000 for Brits. That's not the same. Those do not correlate. £3,000 is not the same as $3,000. Anyway, you get that per day. You cannot exchange it for your local currency. Yes, because then I just moved to the other country. I just moved to England then where I could use the money. Or I'd move to America where I could use the money. There's no downside to this. If I'm getting $3,000 a day or whatever, I just build all that up and then use that money to move. So, yes, actually that was kind of bad. I don't know why. You don't need to sleep anymore. The dream! You need to pay a tax of 35% of your wage every month for it. Well, in some places, the tax is that high anyway. I mean, some places are better, some places are worse. So, 35% tax on all your money every month. I guess it kind of depends on what you're making. But you don't need to sleep anymore, so yeah, I could work for everything. Somebody said 35% of nothing is nothing, so I don't care. I'd press the button just because I didn't need to sleep anymore. I could do everything I've always wanted to. Do you realize how much work I could get done if I didn't have to sleep? Sleep is such a hindrance to me. I have to go to bed and my fucking body needs to rest. Why? Why do you need to rest? Just keep going. Some people say I don't sleep anyway. I don't. I just stay awake forever and always. But yeah, if I didn't need to sleep, I'd get so much done. I could get all my work in the day done, and then I'd have loads of time to play video games. Because right now it's like, get all your work done. Man, it's late. You get a pair of shoes that make you dance like Fred Astaire, Michael Jackson, and amazing dancers. All amazing dancers combined in one. They are a pair of bright pink Crocs. Who cares? I know Crocs get a bad rap. I've never worn them myself, but they don't look that bad. And who cares? You'd be a really talented dancer then. And you could start your own trend of being the pink croc dancer. You could call yourself Pink Crocosaurus. That's what I do. So yeah, there just really seemed to be a downside to that. When you press the button has weird ones. Would you rather there seems to like pose very good ones sometimes. But when you press the button is like, what's the downside? Hello? Person in my basement that I don't have. You get to play the next Pokemon game earlier. You have to listen to the Lavender Down theme on full volume. That's it? Well, I was going to say I don't really care about the next Pokemon game because I don't play a lot of them anyway. But you get to listen to the Lavender theme on full volume. That's not that bad. It didn't say you have to listen to it until the game comes out or something. Or you have to listen to it for a year on full volume on repeat or anything. So yeah. There's no downsides to these. That's 50-50. Wow. And somebody said, joke's on you, that's my favorite theme. I'd agree with that. That's one of my favorite themes from the game as well. People just have a bad opinion of it because it was supposed to drive people crazy, which is just stupid. Okay, you create a treaty with every nation that ends all wars and creates 100 years of peace between all nations. The treaty is signed the day after your death. You know what? Yeah! Because it doesn't say that my death is tomorrow, or that the treaty is signed the day after your death. It doesn't say like, you will die in 5 years, and then the treaty will be signed. It just means the day after your death. So, whenever I die naturally, which is going to happen eventually, we're all going to die. Sad now. But whenever I die, naturally, unnaturally, combustibly, by a blimp, who knows? Then the treaty is signed the day after and humanity gets 100 years of peace. So yeah! Where's the downside of these things? You can change it to any person in the world. Betty White. It's permanent. No. I could turn into anyone I want, but it's permanent. Who could I turn into? I could turn into Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I could turn into Jake Gyllenhaal. I could turn into Brad Pitt. Actually, no. Brad Pitt's old now. Who's a guy that the kids love? Who's someone that that everybody loves right now? Who's the new Brad Pitt? That's actually a good question. Who would I want to turn into? Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's a smart dude. I'm gonna have to think about this. I think I'd turn into Ryan Reynolds. He's a funny dude. He's got that sweet chiseled jaw. He got that sweet body. Well, when he was in Blade 3 he did. I don't know what he looks like now with his shirt off. I'm sure he looks still fantastic because he looks fantastic. And he's just an all-round nice guy and everyone seems to love him. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Ryan Reynolds. Because he's just lovely. So, yes. Oh, yeah. It's 53% of people. Who would people turn into? Gabe Newell. That's a good one. Good Lord Gaben. Praise us with 75% off, please. Turn into Bill Gates. Dan Bilzerian. Somebody said Jacksepticeye. Look! Somebody said Jacksepticeye right here. Awesome! Somebody wants to turn into me. Why? You don't want that. Your hair would be green. You'd be short. Your voice would be annoying. You'd be loud. Some people wouldn't like you. Let's do one last one. You become successful, but you never find true love. Ooh. What is true love, really, in the light of all of humanity? Pose a really philosophical question. What is love? What is success? See, this is where you get into the semantics of the words. It's like, what does it mean to be successful? Is it successful in what you want to do? Maybe true love is your success. Maybe that's what you want to be. I don't fucking know. But never find true love. You could still find love. Just you might not find that one perfect person that everybody has out there, if that even exists. So you could still be happy, but you'd be successful. Yes. I see. I don't know. Never find true love. You might not never find that anyway. You can always find people you love and get along with, and that you have a great, fantastic life with that you're extremely happy with. It mightn't be the true one love that you always. So yeah, I don't fucking know. 63% of people did not. What if finding true love is your definition of success? See? That's what I said. Oh, I don't know. That was a bad one. That was all over the place. Oh, wait! You can find out which came first, the chicken or the egg, or you can't communicate with people, just chickens. See, I already know which came first. The egg! Because dinosaurs and lizards and all those things laid eggs before chickens existed. You didn't say, see, it should be which came first, the chicken or the chicken egg. That's the thing. Which the chicken likely came first. Again, because mutations happen and evolution happens, and then chickens become very slowly developed. It's not like chickens existed one day. It doesn't work like that. So, no, because I already know. Did somebody say that? The egg came first. Creatures were laying eggs long before chickens came to be. See? Anyway, that does it for this video on Will You Press the Button. Some of those are weird. I don't know if I like this one as much as Would You Rather. Would You Rather seems to pose better questions. These ones are a bit silly sometimes. But I still like playing them anyway. I like some of the questions they pose, and I like, again, as I say in the Would You Rather ones, I like the way people react to them in the comments, and the types of things that people communicate out. People always have a really long dialogue with each other then. Like, somebody says something, and then a bunch of people reply to it being like, yeah, well, I don't think that's true. I think it's true. And then everyone starts, like, conversing with each other. It's fun. Some people start arguing. Stop that. Be nice to each other. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. Anyway, off to a fantastic start already. That's 17 testicles. Like, I'm assuming just regular average size testicles then, the 17 is, or one testicle size of a coconut. I'm more inclined to go with coconut. Great music. If the music is still playing. If it's not, then I just look stupid.